Why is it that so many of our people are turning to drugs, to alcohol, by the way? And I don't mean a drink a night, but I mean serious alcohol problems, and tragically to suicide. We now have, for the last 3 years, something that is ahistorical, never happened before in modern history, and that is our life expectancy is actually going down. And this is hitting all over the country, but it's especially hitting rural areas. And what the doctors are saying is that these are diseases of despair. Despair. So you're in West Virginia, you're in rural Ohio, or any place, Vermont, any place. And the job you used to have, earning a decent living, is now in China. Your kid can't afford to go to college. Maybe you can't afford health care. You got nothing to look forward to. Under that scenario, alcohol becomes a way out, and the worst case is suicide. So I think what we're talking about is, why is this happening, often in rural areas, in urban as well? And how can we reestablish hope and optimism in the American people? And that gets back to a whole lot of other issues. It means if people have health care as a right, that will certainly play a role in this thing. They walk into the doctor when they need. But it also means that people need decent jobs that pay them a living wage. That means we have to rebuild rural America. We have to rebuild the depressed communities in urban America. It means that we have to have a great educational system. And people say, oh, that's great, Bernie, that's utopian. It is not utopian. This is something that in the wealthiest country in the history of the world we can afford, and we should be doing, rather than creating a situation where Amazon pays zero in federal income taxes. So to answer your question, this is a deep question. And again, I'm not here to tell you I have all the answers. But there are a lot of people out there who have basically given up hope. And for those people, I guess drugs is the alternative.
So what you're saying essentially